Hey there! Last week I promised you to bring a video on Facebook groups. So this week, today I'm going to cover that one for you. I'm going to teach you 9 tips what not many people are going to share with you to grow your business with your Facebook groups and how to utilize other people's groups as well. So let's get started. And the first thing I want to do is show you how to create your group. So let me just share my screen. And if you don't have a notebook with you, then make sure to bring a notebook with you with a pen so you can make notes if you can't follow me now. And also, some of the tips I'm going to share with you today, unfortunately, only work on a computer, not on a phone. But I'd like you to have a go if you can. So now, the first thing we're going to do is go to the groups in our Facebook. And there should be a section to create a new group. Can you see in the left side, it says create a new group. So let's create a new group. Now the group name have to be something that people know straight away what you are going to do in the group. So let's do free coaching with Timea Ashraf. This is going to be deleted anyway. I'm just using this group for training purpose. So then you need to choose the privacy. The privacy I recommend you to use to be private. So only the people who you allow inside the group will see the content in the group. But you can keep it visible if you want for everybody. If it's public, then everybody and anybody can join no matter what. And even if they didn't join your group, they can see all the conversation. So lots of people don't like to join public groups because they don't feel safe. That's why I recommend using a private group. That way people know it's safe. If they say something in a group, it stays in a group, hopefully. Then there's an option to choose the visibility. So you can make it hidden or you can make it visible. I recommend using visible. That way, if anybody's searching for your group, they can find it and they can see the description and the cover image of your group. If you set it as a hidden, only the people who are already in your group can see the group. So I'm going to leave mine invisible. And you can invite friends. I'm going to invite my page if I can. No, I can't. So if you're watching me, Ildiko, I'm going to invite you now because it's always good to have one person at least in the group when you create it. Even if say is optional, but it's better to have at least one person. So then press create. And now we wait for it to load. And in a second, bam, you have your group. Now, everybody have a group now to work with. So I'd like you to hang around and I'm going to share with you the 9 tips in a minute. So welcome back. I'm Timea Ashraf, and if you are new to my page, I'd like you to know that I'm a business coach, and I guide single parents to turn their passion and existing knowledge into a business on a low budget. So let's get cracking with today's training, which is about 9 tips how to grow your Facebook groups to help your business grow as well. Let me share my screen back again. And let's jump to Facebook. Now, my first note is here to create a cover image. Now, as you can see, this new group we created have this funky image. It doesn't tell anything to anyone. A great group cover would look something like this. This is Rachel Miller. I highly recommend you check her out. Her trainings are amazing. She's a mom of 6 and she spends literally that much time on Facebook or social media. Like you switch on a radio and one song plays and then the song finish, she's off social media. So this is incredible. I can't believe what she's doing here. And I can show it on my group as well. Let me show you on my group. Don't use others people's. It's better to use mine. Excuse me. So, however, I didn't do it well in my group yet. But I do have the perfect one on my profile. Oh, sorry. Sorry for this. So the nice cover will look like something like this. So you have your image, so people know who they are dealing with. You have your name, or in this case, you have the group name, like in mine. And you have a description in here about the group, so people know what the group is for. And then you add this image in here, or this arrow or pointing finger, or like the way Rachel was doing. She added this arrow, which is awesome. Can you see? She added this arrow to click on the image, and she explained why you should click on the image. So when you click on the image, as she's showing you to click on the image, she have the description here, which is going to be the step number 2. Now let's go and I show you my favorite tool to create these images, and which is Canva. And if you see the description, you can find a link to Canva, so you can register in Canva. Canva is totally free, and you can create so many things in Canva. You can create videos, you can create PDFs, you can create images, thumbnails, banners, so many things. I personally creating my book with Canva now. And this is how it looks when you log into Canva. Now, in the left side, you have a menu. You can set up things. I have the paid version, so I can set up my branding kit. So I have my colors and fonts already set up. You have all your designs here, which is important to know where they are. And then the important thing is this button, create a design. When you press that button, you can choose what kind of design you want. So I'm going to add a group cover. Not that one. Let's say Facebook cover here. And you see Facebook cover. You click on that and you straight away have your size for your Facebook cover. Now, once you are in Canva and open the image, what you want to edit, in the left side, you straight away see some templates. I do recommend you go ahead and try to choose something that matches the branding colors, what you have, and something that you can edit, but anything you can edit, but just choose something cool, what you like. I like to use one which already have the image there, so I can just replace it with my image. And I don't know if I'm going to find that one now, but I think I'm going to use this one. Now, as you can see, it has already 2 images in here, and these are replaceable. So if you delete this image, you can see it's, how do you say that, is a frame. So you can add any image in there. Oh. So I delete this one as well. And I just upload one image. Now I already uploaded images here, what I'm used in my social media. But if you didn't, you can click this upload media and upload any media you want. Now I'm going to use this one, but any picture will do. You add the picture to your image, or add the image to your picture, and then you grab it and place it inside the frame. I don't need this second bubble, so I just delete that. Then I change the title, like free coaching with Email Ashraf. And you can change the colors of these things. So as you can see on the top, it's green and blue. I can change it to fit to my colors. Now my branding colors are brown and blue. And then I can change these ones as well. Again, the same colors as I just did before. And that way my image will show my branding colors. It doesn't really look very nice. So am I gonna swap them over? Yeah, it looks better this way. If I'm going fast, feel free to watch the video again once it's finished. Then you can watch again because it's going to stay on my social media. So I just leave it here. You can see, you can change your antics, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm actually going to move this a little bit further up. Then I can add an arrow here. So you go to the elements part and you're going to search for either arrow or fingers, pointing finger, or you can use cursors. I don't like these ones. So let me see, cursors. You can use cursors in here. And I'm not sure if you can add moving image in the cover. You might be able to, but I'm going to use something that's not moving anywhere. Let's add this one. And you can change the direction of this arrow. I'm going to point on myself. Why not? You can change the size of the arrow. And then what you want to do is add the text. And I would add the subheading. Now you can change the size of the text if you don't like. Excuse me, the size what you have. I'm going to make it a bit big. And then I move this over to here. And then I'm going to say something like, get your personalized business coaching plan. It's basically just the thing what you want to add in the description later on, the link what you are promoting in the description. Now I'm quite happy with this one. So all I need to do now is press download. When you press download, you can choose if it's JPG or PNG or whatever you like. I like to use the PNG because that's a high quality image. And let's download this. By the way, if you have any questions as I'm going, do let me know. Comment below, let me know your questions, and I'm going to spend time in this video to answer those questions. Now my image is downloaded, so I'm going to go back to my group. And here you have, let me delete this here so it's not on the way. Here you have an edit button. Once you click on that, you can choose from group photos, choose from your phone, choose from illustration, upload photo. That's what we need. So I'm going to upload this image here now. Go to my downloads. Here, upload. And it's gonna load a little bit. And there it is, I have my cover now. For some reason it's a bit big, so you might need to change the ratio. So let's go back to Canva and change the ratio because I don't like that it's too big. So if you're using the free Canva, you might need to start again. I can resize mine because mine is not a free version. I have the pro version, so I can resize mine. So let me do 14. And I changed the wrong sizing, okay. Let's go back to 14 by 100 maybe. I'm not sure, you need to research the exact size what you need in here. I'm sorry for that because I haven't researched that one, but let me see if this will work. Somewhere I will let you know after the video is done. I will let you know in the comment what size exactly do you need, because I'm sorry, I haven't checked this out, and I thought Canva would give you the right size because it's made for Facebook. But anyway, I change it again. So this one is better. I'm gonna leave it like that. So make sure to check out what exactly the size that you need in here. Come back to this video later and I'm going to add the correct size what you need to use. But now we have our cover. And tip number 2 is, it's still in the number 1, is add the description. Yeah, so when you click on the image, here you see on the right side, you can edit this and you can add your description. Now I recommend adding here something that you offer or somewhere where you want the people to go from your group. I'm going to add my coaching in here. So welcome to the free coaching group by Timea Ashraf. And then I add if you want to get your personalized business coaching plan, please click here. Now here you're going to add the link for that. I'm not going to add that here now. And then you add some points for the people why they should choose this thing. Make sure to list the benefits for them, not the features of your product. So I could say something like save months and years of learning curve and go get 2 steps ahead of your competitors as 1 point or something, what they can get out of your business or your offer. So I'm just gonna add this here to let you know that is going to be something benefit for them. And in the end, you're going to add the link again so people will know that there's a link again if they want to join and they don't want to go back. Now here you can add either your offers, you can add your lead magnets if you want, so you can straight get the people's email address as well. Description, and also once we're done, finish editing. And the next thing you want to do is add the description to your group. Now it's going to be in the settings, and in the first, straight away, name and description. My name is already there. The description, again, going to be something to tell the people if they are in the right place. So explain what this group is about. So welcome in the group. Welcome to the group. My English is my second language, so sorry for my grammar mistakes. So I'm going to say something like, in this group, you are going to find lots of training materials, jump rocket your business. And you can add more description if you want. I like to add things like if I have scheduled things, like if I have a live video every now and then, and I know exactly when I have my live videos, I like to add them here so people know that they can expect you to be live every now and then. If I have things like, let me show you my group description, and then you can see what I'm talking about. So you can add things what is always there in your group, and feel free to keep changing this description as you grow, as you change your offers. So let's see, my description here says, welcome in the Biz Village. This group is for small business owners. One second, too many people here is on the way. Oh, come on, so many people coming up, sorry. So this group is for small business owners who want to grow their business and connections. Each week there will be a thread for you to share what is your actual offer, where you can share one link so other can take your offer. Each week we will have a thread to celebrate your achievements so you can be proud of yourself. Also, there will be an accountability thread where you can share your plans for the week and we can keep you accountable. Inside the group, you will find opportunities to collaborate with each other, find your interview partners or guest expert. Under the guides tab, you will find lots of useful information to grow your business. So this is just a brief description about the group, which will help people decide if they want to be part of the group or not. And in a group cover description, what I added myself is, again, welcome to Biz Village. If you find the group useful, please let your business owner friends know about it so they can benefit from it too. So here I ask them to share the group or invite people in so that way we can grow. If you'd like to book a weekly spot in the group to host your own show or training that will benefit the villagers, please message me. Because I have this in my group that you can have a weekly show for yourself if you wanted to. Then there is a free ebook available in the group, so feel free to claim it. The Small Business Toolkit for Success is an info product that shows you all the useful tools that I'm using in my coaching business and what they can do for you. Download your copy here. So this is my lead magnet inside the description. When people click on this link, I will ask them to fill in a tiny form where they need to leave their name and their email address. And so they're signing up for my email list. If you'd like to take a look at my membership site and what can it give you, please visit and the link of the membership site. It's basically always good to have only one call to action in your group so people don't get confused. But I personally like the way I did this one. But I do recommend using only one call to action for your people so you don't get them confused, because confused people don't buy, don't interact properly. So we don't want to confuse our clients. Now, the next thing I learned from Rachel Miller just recently, so you can't see it in my group, but it has blown my mind. You know, when you join groups, most of the group already have a video which going to welcome you in the group, and this is good, this is great. But Rachel Miller made this video into the next level. So how she's teaching us, she told us to have a video sequence, not a simple video. Let me just stop sharing for a second so you can see me better. So what you can do is create one post first and add a video in that post. And the first thing you want to do in the first sequence is welcome the new members and ask them to tell you about themselves, because people love to talk about themselves. So ask them to introduce their business, what they are doing, or share 3 words or 3 sentences about themselves. And so they're going to interact with that post, because people like to talk about themselves. Excuse me. Now, what you want to do is in the description of this video, you need to add the link for the next video in the sequence. And the next video is going to be about you. You're going to tell them that who you are, what do you do, how can they work with you, what they're going to see in this group, what the group is for, what they're going to gain from being in the group. And then again, in the description in this video, you're going to add the link, only the link for the next video, which is the last video. And the third video is going to tell your new people that you know me now, you know the group now. So if you like this group and if you think is really useful for you, then why don't you share it with your friends? Ask them to join in with you. Have somebody buddy up with you in this group. So you have your friends and family or anyone who has the same interest as you, and they will benefit from this group. Grab them with you and share this group, invite them to the group so you can be together with them. And that's it. This is the end of the sequence. That way you are growing your group kind of automatically, because if the people like the group, if the people like what you are doing, they are going to share. Now, what's the next tip? The welcome sequence, moderation, rules, and a question. Do let me know if you have any questions along the way. So I'm going to answer them as we go. Let me share the screen again. So when people join to your group, you can set up questions that they have to answer when they join. And I show you this with my group. And actually, when you go in the left side of your group, there is a moderation button. You open that arrow and you will have a member. No, where is it? No, not in the member. It's in the people, and it's a member request where you can see the new member and the membership question, what you need. So I have mine set up already. The first question is who invited you, or where did you find the group? And it is required. So people will tell you where they find your group. This will help your marketing. This will tell you which things you're doing right and where the people coming from. So you will know which of your posts or which of your advertisements or anything you do to drive traffic to your group, which one is working well. Then the next question is something about them that will tell you if they are your ideal client. And why we have this question is because Rachel Miller is saying that you don't need hundreds and thousands of people in your group. You only need 100 raving fans. Now, to know if the people who are joining your group are your fans is with this question. So as I'm a business coach, I want to know if you have a business, or if you have a business, tell me a few words about the business. So I will know straight away if they do something business related or no, and where they are. So this question has to be linked to your group, something that will tell you that those people who joining are a right fit for your group. And the third question is good to grow your business. This is to ask people's email address. So I said, would you like to get a free gift? If so, please add your email address here to sign up for my email list. So people need to know that they're going to sign up for the email list with that. And it's always a good idea to give them a free gift. So they're not going to give you the email address just for nothing. And then they're going to add their email address here. And I like to add this as optional because not everybody wants to give you the email address, and you shouldn't be exclude those people from your group just because they didn't give you the email address. There will be other options to do that as well. And then once you have this set up, you can also set this tab on to make sure people accept the group rules when they join. Now, once anybody filled up this form for you, you will find them in under the people member requests. Now, at the moment, I don't have a member request, but if you have a member request, you're going to see people here and you're going to see the answers of the questions. Now, make sure to make a note or copy paste the whole page into a document, because Facebook is not going to save this for you. I know there is a Chrome extension to use, but it's not free, so I'm not going to promote it right here as my business is about being low budget. But you can copy paste the page before you allow members in. Make sure you do that before you allow them in. Otherwise, the email address is lost. You can't find it ever again. And I'm so sad or something because nobody told me that before. They told me about the questions, but I didn't know I have to save the email addresses before. Now, another thing you should be doing is setting some group rules. And it's good to have only a few rules. For example, Rachel only has 2 rules in her group. I have 5 rules, but I'm going to change this. As I told you before, I just went through Rachel's training recently, so I had no chance to up-level my group yet. I wanted to share it with you first, and then I'm going to do mine as well. So the main thing is to be kind, to not do spam or anything. Most of the time we have these as rules. It's totally up to you what kind of rules do you have for yourself. And another thing to keep in mind is moderation. There is a button, moderation alerts. I don't have any set up yet, so let's edit alerts. You can add keywords here. So let's create. Keyword alerts tell you when members use certain words or phrases in your group. So why do you want to know that? If you have a group, lots of people are going to join to your group just to drive people to their group or to their offers. And so it's great to have keywords like DM or PM or message me or something like that. Added here, I'm going to add it. So when people use that words, you're going to have an alert from Facebook, and you can look into the post what they did or the comment, and you can decide if you allow it to show or if you delete them. I'm just going to add these 2 at the moment, or 3. But you can add as many as you like. Also, you can add like words that you don't want people to use. For example, if your group is for kids and you want to restrict some words, like you don't want to have the word sex in it or something like that, you can add those in here as well. And so you're gonna get a notification that somebody used that word, and you can check what they wrote. Okay. Now that's done. Let me see my notes. Moderation, rules, restrictions. Now, the next tip from me for you is scheduling your content. I personally schedule my content for my group only once in a month, and I schedule the whole month. Facebook made it really easy for you. So I'm just going to go to the home of my group, and I show you my scheduled posts. In the left side, I have a scheduled post tab. When you start the group, you won't have that because it's going to be empty. But as you can see, I still have 17 posts scheduled because 17 days left from this month, or since I set it up. How you can do that is, again, I'm going back to the home page. You just need to press on this creating a post. You create any post like, let me know your favorite social media platform. And then you can add the video, image, or anything. I do recommend you always have some kind of visuals with it, because Facebook algorithm gives priority for those posts that have an image or a video attached to them, or using Facebook's background, what it's giving you as an option. And then you're not going to press the post, you are going to press this calendar. And that will be opening a calendar for you, and you can schedule these posts. So let's just schedule to the end of the month. And anytime, let's say 11/11, I like that number, 11/11, and then press schedule. And now you have the first scheduled post for yourself. So this way you can schedule as many posts as you want, and you can literally do this in maximum an hour, I would say. If you are very slow, or if you think through too many things about what to post, I think it would take maximum 1 hour to get all the month content in here. Now, great things to post in a group is conversational posts. For example, what I just said, let me know your favorite social media platform. This will boost your engagement, because if you have lots of posts like this, people like to take part on stuff like this, because it's easy to answer. They know the answer already. They don't need to think, so they're just going to answer you. Lots of questions you can ask like this, or you can create polls, for example. People like polls, and why we do this is because the more interaction you get in your posts, the more people will see, because Facebook going to show it to more people. Now, another thing is good to post in here is something that shows your expertise, because that's why we have our group. And basically I have a full training on what kind of content you should create, and I'm going to create a full course on this very soon. So stay tuned on my page, because you will be the first who know when the course is ready. But I'm not going to elaborate on this part right now. Now, I covered a lot of things already, so I want to give you a few minutes to ask me any questions that you might have already before I go into the more advanced stuff. And while you type in your questions, I just want to let you know something amazing. So since I'm started to expand my business in Instagram and started really working with it properly, creating content every single day in Instagram, people started messaging me, and businesses started messaging me, and I just secured a deal where actually Maurice Jewelry decided to sponsor my coaching, and so they sent me some jewelry to wear when I'm coach. And I haven't opened the pack yet. I think it was here quickly. I think 1 or 2 weeks gone since I ordered the choice what I chosen for myself, and it was here very quickly. And I wanted to open it with you to see what they have. These are high quality jewelries, and I think the bank of their business card say artisan handcrafted jewelry. I don't know if you can read. And I got some very nice jewelry from here. So from now on, when I do my training videos, I'm going to wear some of these jewelries. And if you are not ready to have a coach and or don't want to work with me right now, you are not in the position to have a coach, then however you like the content what I'm creating, you like my trainings, I can't open this one right now. If you like my trainings, you can support me and my business if you gift yourself with some jewelry from Maurice Jewelry. They were so amazing, giving me a coupon code. And if you use that coupon code, you are going to get 80% off of these jewelries. And I can't open this right now. They closed it so well to keep it safe that I'm having trouble opening it. These jewelries are golden or silver plated, and I'm going to show you around I'll show you the website as well in a second. So I open them. I don't think you can see. Right. Oops. So this is a necklace, which is looking awesome. I think it's a golden necklace. I tried to choose something simple because I'm not a big fan of these big jewelries. But if you can see, they are really pretty. Where is my camera? Is a 3-layered, 1, 2, 3-layered necklace, which is going to look awesome, I think. And it's actually not fitting my neck. Oh, wait, 1 second. I think it's fit. And then once you added your questions, I'm going to continue. I have 6 more tips for you. Right? I think it's pretty. Then I have an earring from them. And I can't open. So I'm not going to put these in right now, but I'm just going to show you. They are really pretty. Let me show you. Which way? This way. I'm not showing the right way. 1 second. So these are the earrings. It's not one to focus on the earring at the moment. But I'm going to post some images as well to see. And I'm not going to show all of this because, as you can see, these are sets, and I got 2 sets of rings, which are very nice. And so they send me these sets just for the reason that I can show it for you. So they were really generous. And as I mentioned before, if you like what I do, but you don't want to be one of my clients, you're not ready yet, and you like to support me, you can support me with gifting yourself some jewelry. It's really pretty. I really love it. Can't wait to wear them. They are awesome. But the camera doesn't show them properly, so I'm going to make images of them. Those one were gold or gold plated, and these one are silver plated. Now, if I remember well, they say on a website that these jewelry is hypoallergen. So I really want to figure out if it's true or not, because I always had trouble with jewelry. I always had a problem with them, but they are awesome. They're really pretty. Now, as we finished in here, I'm not going to show anymore. Thomas says, lovely. Thank you. So I can't see any questions at the moment. I just leave everything in here with the jewelries. Let me switch the banner off. And then let's get back to number 5. Q&A as a guide. Okay. So let me share my screen again and then take the comment off from here. Share screen. And let's get cracking. I show it in my group. So when you grow, oh no, first thing I have to show it here. So when you go to the settings in your new group, you can change this web address, which is important so people can remember your group easily. So I'm going to add something like free coaching with email Ashraf. Or maybe I just leave it like free coaching is used already. Free business coaching, that's used as well. So free coaching with email Timmy. Email Ashraf. That's better, everybody know then. And then you click save. So you need to find a unique one, and you need to find something that people can remember. Now this link doesn't need to be the exact same thing what your group called, but you can have the same thing if you want. Now you can change the color of your group, which color you like. Let's add blue, for example. But the main important thing I wanted to show you is down here, extra features. And you can change this group type. As you see, is general now. So let's change it to a social learning. Of course, you can change it to different things, but I have a great tip on social learning, which I learned from Rachel Spivak, or I don't know if I pronounced her name well. But now that the group is set as social learning, as we go to the home page, we should see another tab in here. I don't know why not. Let me refresh. You should have a guides section now. See, you have a guides now. And when you go into the guides, you can use this for your business. And I'd like you to create a guide called Q&A. So the guide name, you can add Q&A. In the guide description, this is the place where you can find all the answers for your questions. And then save. Then you can create a post. So the first post I would create here, and make sure to add the image. I'm not going to waste the time with that right now, but you make sure to add an image with this. So give your post a title. I would say, ask me anything about, and you add the description here, like whatever you do. So about business for me. And then you write something here. So you tell them that, do you have any questions? Let me know below and I will create a new topic in this Q&A guide for you. There, people will ask questions from you, and you can answer them here. This way you will always know what they need to know, what they want to know, what's their problem at the moment. Now create another post, and you can just create as many posts as you can think of. Think of the things what people recently asked from you about your business, about your group, what you just created. If you don't have any questions in your mind, you can either make a poll and ask people what they want to know, what they are struggling with, or you can go and do a competitor research and check what their Q&A look like. And then you can see which one you can implement to your group or which one not. But one question I would definitely add is, and I'm going with my example, and I hope you're gonna get the point. So you want to skyrocket your business as quick as possible. And then I add the description, and I tell them actually about my offer, how to work with me. So the main reason of this post is to sell something, basically, to tell people where they can buy your product, where they can buy your offers, where can they sign up to work with you. So if you'd like to be 2 steps ahead of your competitors, start your business from zero and grow it to your first sales in 6 weeks. Then book a free discovery call with me. And then the link below. And then you're going to add the link here. And you can add an image here, which is about your offer. And then just post. And then people will find these posts. Now, one important thing I forgot to mention, that when you create your welcome sequence, what I told you in tip number 2, then the first video you created where you asked them to introduce themselves, that video you need to add as an announcement, and then you need to pin it to the top. So anybody who's going to get into your group, the first thing they're going to see is that welcome video. So they're going to go through that after that. Then, so I covered the Q&A. Next is others groups. So the next thing is how to use others groups in Facebook. And I'm going to go back to this. And what you can do is use the search function of Facebook. So I'm coaching single parents. So what I'm going to do is search for single parents. And I can show one of the group and one of the things that I already created. So you want to get into groups which have lots of members. And let me just go back to the search. Single parents. And actually, when you do search, you choose the group. And once you see all the groups, what you need to look at is how many members they have. You want to have like lots of members in it. And another thing you need to see is how many posts they have. So let's see, this one has 29K members and they have 6 posts a day. So that's a good thing. The other one, 105K members and have 10 posts a day. Now, I'm not going to join these groups, but once you are about to join a group, and if you join multiple groups, is fine. You go in the group and you're going to choose which one you want to hang around with, because you don't need tens of thousands of groups. You need like 2-3 maximum. How to decide which group to use is basically as you go, once you're inside the group, and you go down and start looking the posts. And if you find so many posts with no comments at all, then that means this group is not going to be very active. It's just people posting, and nobody looking anything. So as you can see, this is not really an active. Maximum comment was 6. Everywhere I left like 3-4 posts already. They only had 6 comments, where the group is 429 members. So if I go back, I'm not going to hang around in this group. But if Facebook wants it to, then I go back. Let's check this one. I do like this group. And as you see, it have 82.8K members. And if I scroll down, first post 171 like, and then 12 comments, no comment, 8 comments, no comment. Look, this is my post. Did you see there was 12 comment and 8 comment? I did this post in here. Look at this, 61 comments. This is incredible. And this is the post I'm going to show you what to create. So my post say, who here was playing with the idea of starting a business, but pushed it aside for some reason? Now, why did I say that? As I'm a business coach, I'm looking for people and I'm looking for my ideal client. As I mentioned before, Rachel Miller is teaching us that you only need 100 raving fans. So 100 people who are your perfect ideal clients. Because those 100 people, we're going to invite more and more and more people because they will like what you do, because actually they are your ideal client. So these kind of posts are going to serve only one thing for you, to make the reader raise their hands that, yes, I am your ideal client. So how you want to craft this post is ask a question which similar like this, which will tell them that they need to say something if they are related to it. So for example, if you let's say you want to teach people how to lose weight who already tried so many diets, and then you can ask them a question like, who here tried multiple diets with no results? And then people will raise their hand, oh me, I hate this happened. And so you're going to have this lots of interaction like I do. If you are, for example, psychic, and you want to, your ideal clients are people who let's say, lost a relative recently and they want to get in touch with them. And then you can ask, who here lost somebody recently and like to have a conversation with them again? And then people are going to raise their hand, me. And then the next thing you need to do, let me just show you the comments. Once the people raise their hand, what you want to do is you give a like or any other interaction with it, and you reply. The reply, you make sure that contains a question or something that they're going to reply back. You want this conversation to go at least 7 levels deep. So you want to keep this conversation going until you have 7 answers from each other. Once you reached the 7 conversation, the next thing you can do is either invite to your group, or better, if you private message them. And then when you message them, you have to say, let me just stop sharing at the moment. When you private message them, you have to say something like, hi, we've been interacted with XYZ, interacted in XYZ group. I'd like to take it further and get connected with you, get to know you better, and then you start talking with that person. Again, you need like 7 times repeated conversation. So you say something, they say something, you say something, they say something 7 times. Once the 7th time has gone, then you can send them a friend request, and they are going to be happy to see that friend request. This will be different. This won't be felt like it's a spammy message. They will feel rewarded that you ask them to be their friends. Now, once you requested the friend, send them the friend request and they accepted it, then let me show you what can you do again. Let me go back here. Now, did you know that you can segment your friends? And I just did this recently. So when you go to your home page, yes, leave. So when you go into your home page, you're going to have in the left-hand side some menus. And there will be a friend list, not the friends, a friend list. If you can't see that in the left side, then you have to press the see more. I was searching for this button for ages. I was so frustrated. I couldn't find it anywhere. Spent hours to find it. But what happened is I had to press that arrow, and I had to scroll all the way down here somewhere, and I found it here. Now, once you find that friends list, you click on that one, and then you will have some automatic lists already. So you can have a restricted list where people who you put in this list, they won't see your posts. You can have close friends and other things. I created one, is called Interested in My Business. Now to create one, you just press this create list and you give a name. So let me say likes my training. And then members, and you can start adding members. And again, I'm sorry, Liko, I'm going to add you here. But anyway, these people don't see that you added them there. This is only for you, and they can't see who you added here. So you need to add at least one person to create the list. Then you create the list. Once you have your list, and I will show you the other list instead of this. Let me just go back because this is kind of empty. But I have some people already in the other list I created this week. And this is another feed you can see in your Facebook. Now, I think this hack is only work on a computer, unfortunately. But in the top right corner, you see all the people who you have in here, and you can add more people in here. And then you can see what they said about you, not about you, what they saying, what is on their profile. Because we are growing connections now, we can't just take and take and take. So the next step you should do is take some time in this page. And this is the time what Rachel said, that she only spends as much as long as a song in a radio. You go through this feed and you comment, you like, you answer their questions, you interact with their posts. So they will feel special, and Facebook will understand that you have a connection, and Facebook will show more of your things to those people. And once you had 7 interaction with those people in this feed, then you can go ahead and invite them to your group, either in a private message or either just simply invite to your group. Now, another amazing thing you can do is, if I'm going back to my home page, and I think it should be, I can't remember really where it is, but let me just look around a little bit. No, it's here. So you go to this arrow in the corner and you go settings and privacy. And I think privacy logs, privacy shortcuts. No, the thing I want to show you is how to download your friend list. Hopefully I'm going to find it. Yeah, here. So you go to the general, again, you go into this arrow, you go to settings and privacy and settings. And then you get in here, and then you press the your Facebook information. Now here, you have to find your friends list. Download your information. You click that one. And then I would untick all of this, deselect all. And I'm going to go down to my friends list. Facebook gaming events, budget, short videos, personal information, Facebook, friends here, friends and followers. I tick that one. And then I'm go back up and create file. Now, once you press that button, you're going to have a file where you have all your friends listed. And that file, once you have the file, I'm not going to wait for it because I don't know how long will it take. But once you have your file, you can create an Excel document like this one. If it's open and I can show you, then I will show you. Right. Just bear with me a second. And it's closed. Here. So the main idea is to add your friend list here. Oh, technicals. And this is how mine looks. So this is my friend list. I add the name, the time when I connected, because Facebook will show it for you. And I added an email because some of them have the email. And I added a bracket which say invited to the group. Now, this list will be in a timely manner. So the top people will be the people who joined the last time. And the bottom people will be who joined in the beginning, or I mean, when you started Facebook. And then whoever I invited to the group, and I have these things the wrong place. Whoever I invited to the group, I already said yes to them. Now, what I'm doing actually is every single day, multiple times a day, like 2-3 times a day, I invite 20 people to my group. But you don't want to invite everybody, you know. You can just invite the perfect people. So to help with that, you can just download the friends list who interacted with you. So I have another bracket in here in this Excel document, which is people I need to connect with. And I added some people here who was interested in what I do, and then I can keep track of them. And then I add when I connected them and where did I find them or where did we connect. This is a very useful thing to have. And by the way, let me know if you want to have a template for this so I can share it with you later on if you want. I don't have it right now, but I can create it very quickly. But once you have the list, you can use that easily. So that way you can't invite people multiple times to make them headache. You will invite everybody only once. So that was the other people's groups. One more use to use a group, which I'm going to share with you now, is let's go back to any group. Let's say mastermind, or basically no, let's go to the group where I just been. Or anyway, I can do it here. So what I want to do is use this search arrow. And remember, I'm looking for single parents who want to build a business on a low budget. And this group is for business owners or people who want to build a business. So I already know that all of these people want to build a business. So what I need to know now is who are single parents. I'm going to type in single parent and see all the conversation going on. Now it's gonna take some time, but you can go through these excerpts from here, and you can see what is the topic, what you want to jump in, what you can give advice on. And then once you find something that interests you, something that you can join in and you can show your expertise, then you're going to answer or reply to that post. And you need to show them a friendly way that you can help them. So don't start inviting them or tell them to message you or something like that. Give them advice, start the connection, and you can then do the same thing as you did with the sifting questions, to just go ahead and continue contacting with them 7 times, and then go ahead and do the rest what I just told you. Friends list is explained. Then a next thing you can do is, if you have a lead magnet, and my son is woken up, so I might need to get off very quickly. If you have a lead magnet, when people sign up for your lead magnet, the thank you page should contain your group link, so they can join to your group from there. And also you can add the group link into your welcome email, or the email where you're going to deliver your lead magnet. So people will find your group even if you offer something else inside the lead magnet. And the 9th thing what I wanted to tell you is about if you want to provide some extra for your group members, it's always a good thing to reach out for other experts who can help you out, and bring some guest experts into your group. That way you can provide extra value for your audience. And so I do hope you enjoyed this training. I don't see any comments here, but probably it's because too late now. However, if you'd like to jump rocket your business and you don't know where to start yet, but you want to get your first sales as soon as possible, then do reach out to me or register on this link below and book a free discovery session so we can go ahead and discuss either I can help you, and if I can help you, then how, and how we can plan your 6 weeks coaching, one-to-one coaching training with me. Don't forget, my special offer is still on. You can get this 6 session coaching program for just £30 all together total, but it's going to be finished in the end of this month and I only have 4 spots left. So make sure to do the next step for your business, because I did this training for you to help you out, and now is your time to take the action. And I'm really going to need to go now because my son is up. Thanks for watching me today. Bye-bye.